Hi everyone and welcome back to this week's grocery haul. I've got Aldi haul and a Woolworths haul, and this one's really exciting because Aldi have now joined DoorDash in Queensland. I don't know about every other state, but I know they were trialling it out in other states or whatever, but it's come to Queensland and I thought, why not give it a go, see the prices, and I just couldn't believe it. It was just so exciting that they're going to be delivering like Aldi to the door now. So let's start with Aldi first. The prices are going to be a little bit more expensive because it was through DoorDash. So let's have a look what I picked up my family of four this week. So with the DoorDash, you are paying a little bit more. Every item is sort of different. Some are like 40 cents, some are like 80 cents, so it's hard to tell. But I've got the box of Sprinters here. I've paid $6.69 for these. We don't mind these. They're not a bad price. I think normally they're like $5.75 at Aldi, but through DoorDash they do charge more, like I said. But yeah, we don't mind them. I think it's a good variety in that pack. We've also got some of the fruity bars, which I thought I'd just try the kids on again, just as something different. I paid $3.19 through DoorDash, and they did actually enjoy them. They're quite nice. They're more like a muffin sort of a bar if you haven't had them before, and that's not a bad price for a 6-pack. I've got some of the Tops, I think it's called, crackers. These just taste like Ritz to me. They were $2.89 for a pack, and I just love that they got the separate sealed bags. Like there's 3, sealed bags in them. I've also got some of these honey mixed nuts because I thought I'd give them a go. They were $5.39 and there's 5 packs in there. They are super sweet. Like if you're looking for something really sweet treat, this is probably what you'd like if you like nuts, but they were very sweet. They're nice, but I've also got just a big pack of almonds there, just running low on them, and they were $9.19. For the dry roasted almonds, I do prefer the dry roasted ones. They just seem like they're, I don't know, they've just got a different sort of a flavour. I think more crunchiness. I bought some banana bread because I just felt like making a banana bread. I have bought this before and I've liked it. It makes a really big banana bread. It was $2.29, and some of my enchanted soap. I do like this in a lot of my Aldi hauls. I do have this soap. It just smells really nice. $2.99 for a 5-pack of that. It's got like rose hip oil in it. So yeah, I do like that one. It's got a nice smell. I've also got some of the antibacterial orange. I haven't tried the orange one before, but I've run low, and the last one I had was sort of burning my son's hands. It wasn't from Aldi, but so I just got this one for at $3.99, and I'm just making him not use any antibacterial soaps and things because I know that can be a cause of it. I've also got some paper towels for $3.49, just a 3-pack there because we always need paper towels, and that's one thing I stock up on is like toilet paper and paper towels in this house. I only used to sell like the brioche rolls I used to get for my kids, but I couldn't find them, so I got the chocolate chip sliced loaf for $5.19. It's really nice. It's filling. It's so good. You don't even have to put butter on it if you toast it. It's so good. And I've also just got the super soft white bread for $3.29 as well. So yeah, I just was really keen to just try the brioche bread. I've also got some olives as normal. We like these ones from Aldi. And they were $2.89, and the bigger macaroni and cheese, which my kids love, $5.19. I find it takes so long to cook in the microwave, but even though it's supposed to be quick, I'm probably better off just to make it on the stove. It's a great thing for them to sort of make. My oldest boy anyway. I've also got some of this laundry liquid sanitizer. I was buying the Pino Clean one for the washing machine for when the kids are sick or something like that, and I've added to it. But they sell their brand for like $4.69 for a litre, which is not too bad because the Pino Clean I think goes up to like $15 to $20 for 2 litres. So yeah, I find this one really good. And like I said, it's just if the kids are sick or something like that, or we've had the flu, I just add that to the washing machine and just keep it for that time. I've also got some the nappy sand there. I've had this brand before for $3.99 for the laundry soaker. I got a big bag of mandarins just for the kids' lunch boxes. $4.39 because I had to substitute them for the honey mandarins that I ordered. So I have got a few frozen things to try. I've got one of the Meat Lovers pizzas. We had this the other day and it was really good. And the pizzas are pretty cheap. I paid $4.59 for the pizza. I've also got a bag of the stir-fry vegetables there, which are really handy to have. They're $4.59 for 850 grams. And I've got some of the Bubble and Squeak just to try, and this was really, really good, the Bubble and Squeak. It's just mashed potato and vegetable patties. Like, I used to make it, but you get, I think you get 8 in a box, 620 grams for $5.19, which is really good. The kids, well, my youngest boy absolutely loved them. I put them in the air fryer to cook, and they were just absolutely delicious and crunchy. And I got some meats this week from Aldi as well. I've got the 3-star beef mince. I did order the big pack, like the 1.9 kilo. They didn't have it in stock, so they've just given me a 500 gram for $6.49. I do like the really big pack, but so I can just store it in the freezer or make a big batch of like stew or chili con carne or something like that. I did order the frozen meat burger patties, but they didn't have them in stock, and I always used to get them from Aldi. So they had to substitute them with these Wagyu beef burgers, and they are $8.99, whereas I would have got like a bigger pack of the frozen ones. And anyway, doesn't matter. These are a good meal anyway, so it's an easy one for me just to fry up and put some beetroot and lettuce and some bread or something like that for the kids, or may even make some rissoles out of them. I've also got just the thin sausages, the I ordered the big pack, 1.8 kilos. They didn't have them in stock, so they've just given me the 500 grams for $4.69. I do find with DoorDash the products go out of stock pretty quickly. And I've got a pack of Devon. One likes Devon, one likes salami. The Devon is 99 cents, which is pretty good. And I've got these salami and cheese crackers, and I'm going to give them a go just for my oldest boy to take to school. And they're $3.19. They just got the cheese crackers and salami in it. And I've also just got some of the cheese. The sandwich slices are really cheap from Aldi. They're only $3.99. I thought that was really good. And plus that is a little bit more money too because of DoorDash. But yeah, pretty good prices there. And I've got 6 litres of milk here, and they are $4.65 for 3 litres of milk. I've also got a 2 kilo bag of chicken drumsticks, and we ended up making a honey curry out of these. They were really nice, and there was a lot of chicken on them. I do prefer the wings, but I couldn't get them, so I just got the 2 kilos of chicken drumsticks for $6.89. That's everything I picked up from Aldi this week, and the total of today's shop with like the fees and everything. So basically I spent $136.88, which is pretty good for what I got. It was a bag fee of 75 cents, which is normal. I got free delivery. It was a free delivery, so I got $2.99 off that. You do also pay a service fee of 12% to help operate DoorDash, and mine was $7.49 on this shop. But really happy with that for $136.88, and even happier that now they are on DoorDash. So it's going to make life a lot easier, even though I don't mind going to Aldi and having a look, but occasionally if you just want a couple of products delivered, it's really handy. So moving over to the Woolworths haul now. This is everything I picked up for the week. I have got heaps of these discs. One of my sons wants to collect them and the other one just doesn't, so I was just sick of seeing them everywhere, so I ended up getting the disc folder, which was $6. I think it was on special, just so he can put everything in there, because we've just got them all over the place, and we normally do buy all the folders. I've still got like all those Marvel folders, the Domino's one from like 10 years or more ago. I think that one ripped, but I've got like a fair few of these collection things, and they do go through them occasionally, but I just wanted to get them all put in order. And so we've got the St. Vincent de Paul appeal at our school, so my son's collecting soap for it, and I just got the Dove one, so I got 2 soaps there for $9.50. There's 4 bars in each. I also got myself some Maybelline Fit Me. Many years ago, I used to always, I think I used to use this for like 10 years or so. It's sort of the same colour that I normally used to wear, which is the natural beige. It looks a little bit light here, but it is the right colour. But I stopped using it because it just seemed like it wasn't much of a colour. And I was hoping that I'll just try it again because I saw it on special for $13. It's normally, I think, about $26, something like that. So I thought I'd give it a go because I still am using the Rimmel BB cream, which I really like. It's got a really good colour to it. I've got some Lucky Dog and some other pet foods as well. So the Lucky Dog was $9.50. I just got the smaller bag this week because I had heaps left over from the last big bag that I bought. I've also got some guinea pig food for $8.60. This is 2 kilos. It lasts them probably 3 weeks because there is 2 of them and they do like to eat. They're chunky little things. I don't overfeed them or anything like that, but that's my bird yelling out as always. But yeah, they do get a lot of like the green grass, the grass from outside in the yard as well. So they're getting a lot of good food. I've got some Cocoa Pops. They had a good special on the Cocoa Pops this week. They were $5.40 for 650 grams, so I just got a box of them. Even though we still have a cupboard full of cereal, and it really annoys me having so much cereal, and they don't tend to like it or eat it sometimes, or they want a box and they won't eat the whole lot, or it goes stale. I find the cereal takes up so much room in the pantry, and no one's sort of getting through it all. So I'm gonna have to stop buying so much. I got some organic Italian passata for $2.50. I've also got some mustard for the kids for $2.70 because they love having mustard, especially on hot dogs and sausages and things like that. I got some of the Brazilian Jara coffee. That was $4.25 this week. I don't see it on special a lot. It's usually $8.50 now. Couldn't believe that. I would never pay that, but yeah. I've also got some Up and Goes. This is just a staple in our house. We always get these. Yes, they are expensive, but it's just something that they're always good to grab and go, and they are $17.50. I got some snack bags. Always need them just for bits of fruit and things like that. The snack bags are $1.50. I've also got some of the this Rizzini. I used to make a really nice pasta out of this when Derek and I first met, and I have never made it again. So I'm going to make some more of it. It's like a cold salad. That was $2.45. I've got Kalamata olives for $3 and honey for $5.70. Even though I did buy olives in the Aldi haul, I just got another jar. I've got some grain waves. The kids like these. They were $2.50, which is pretty good. I've also got some raw sugar just for coffees and teas and all that sort of thing. And I am trying to find the price, which is $1.80 for the raw sugar. I've got some English muffins there, the wholemeal ones. I find they just last longer. No one really likes them except for me, and I just pop them in the freezer, put avocado on them. And the English muffins this week were $3.10. I've ended up with 5 loaves of toast this week, which is fine by me. I must have accidentally added one. They're still $2.70 for the bread, which is $13.50 for 5 loaves, which is pretty good. That'll last us ages, hopefully. We'll be probably making lots of sandwiches over the weekend anyway, because we've just still been moving and helping my mum move and all that sort of thing. And the kids are eating a lot of sandwiches, and we're always just making sandwiches to go, even if it's just Vegemite. I got 2 cartons of the cage-free eggs. They were $5.90 a carton. They should last me, well, I'm going to make some like an egg thing, like a Spanish omelette or something like that. So I don't know how long they're going to last me. Sometimes we go through more eggs. Sometimes it lasts me over a week and a half. Sometimes I go through them quicker. But yeah, just got 2 cartons there, and you just never know if you can get them or not. So I'm happy with that. I've got some of the mini wraps, the Mission ones for $2.75. I just put them in the cupboard, and we just, they're always easy just to grab something, wrap it up. I've also got my veggies and fruit here. So I've got tomatoes this week, I only got 3 tomatoes there for $1.32. I've also got some cherry tomatoes for $3.50 to go into my cold pasta. I've got bananas, $3.24 for that many bananas, so expensive. A cucumber for $1.60. I've got some oranges for $5.50, which is pretty good because there was a time there when I'm paying like $8.50 for the oranges. And avocados were $5. And a few frozen fruits and things this week. So I've got my frozen raspberries for $7. I put these with my protein shake. And I got some bananas for $3.50, which is pretty good for that bag. I usually always have a good stock of bananas in the freezer, but I'm running low and they're only $3.50, so I got them. I've also got some of the Bell Farms Snap Frozen Veggies. I absolutely love these from Woolworths. They're so good. Even just a bit of butter on them, steamed. They are really, really nice vegetable, and it's pretty good for $4 for a kilo. So yeah, I do stock up the freezer with a few of the stir fry packets and some of the frozen vegetables, but I think the prices on vegetables now have gone up so dramatically that the frozen ones are just as cheap or cheaper to buy than some of the other things if they're not on special for that week. But frozen veggies are just as good for you, and they're just so easy to have in the freezer. I've also got the strawberries here, which I found in the fridge when I was getting all these things out. So $3.50 for a punnet of strawberries, which isn't too bad considering how I was paying like $5 the other day. Zucchinis, 2 of them for $1.56. Found them in the fridge as well. I must have just put them all in there. I've got some butter, which is $4 just for baking and things like that. We go through it pretty quickly when the kids are making biscuits or cupcakes or something like that. I've also got some of the Yoplait yogurts. Now, they were okay this week because they were only 90 cents for a tube, I guess, a sachet, a pouch is what they call them now. So I ended up just getting 4 of them for like 90 cents each. I still am getting my Protein Plus yogurt for $7. I should put some more fruit with it because I am just having this plain and it can be a little bit bland after a while. Well, it is vanilla, but I mean, I think I'm going to put some more frozen fruits with it and make it more of a snack meal. I usually just sometimes throw it into a milkshake, but lately I've just been eating it plain. And I just noticed I forgot to tell you the price of the 24-pack of toilet paper. I do that occasionally. The toilet paper was $10. That's the end of today's grocery hauls. At Woolworths this week, I spent $217.52. And at Aldi, I spent $136.88. I am liking doing like the 2 shops. I think it's really good because I do love Woolworths, but I do love some of the things that you can get from Aldi too, like some of their frozen things and all that sort of thing. And they've just got a lot more, I don't know, different products too that I like to try. But I do find with Aldi that I can't do all my shopping there, so I do have to either go to Coles or Woolworths as well, and also shopping the sales as well. But it's so good to be able to have it on DoorDash now. Not as if I use it a lot on DoorDash, but it's just great to have it there if you want it there. But thanks everyone for watching today's grocery hauls. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all soon for my next ones. Thanks everyone.